We begin tonight here with the murders of actor and filmmaker Rob Reiner and his wife Michele. Tonight, for the first time, their son Nick Reiner in court facing first-degree murder charges in the stabbing deaths of his parents. The judge keeping him out of sight of the cameras, Nick Reiner behind a partition, wearing shackles and what's called a suicide prevention smock. What he said in that courtroom. Also tonight here, new surveillance video emerging showing Nick Reiner at a convenience store hours after the murders. And then the video showing his arrest near USC moments later. Nick Reiner with his hands in the air. Tonight, authorities have revealed Rob and Michele Reiner were found stabbed to death in their bedroom. Tonight, the scene in court with Nick Reiner as tributes continue to pour in for his parents. Among them, Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan, remembering the Reiners. ABC's Trevor Ault leading us off again tonight from Los Angeles.
Tonight, Rob Reiner's son, Nick, making his first appearance in court, charged with his parents' murders.
On behalf of Mr. Reiner, who's currently present in court, in custody.
Shielded from the camera by this partition, Reiner was shackled, wearing a suicide prevention smock.
Your Honor, if we could, I would like to ask for a continuance of the arraignment.
He sat quietly, only speaking briefly, the judge asking him to confirm he wanted more time before entering a plea.
Do you waive your right to a speedy arraignment?
His arraignment is now pushed back to January. Outside the courthouse, his defense attorney, Alan Jackson, urged the public not to rush to judgment.
There are very, very complex and serious issues that are associated with this case. These need to be thoroughly but very carefully dealt with and examined.
In new video, we're seeing the moment Nick Reiner was taken into custody Sunday. Cornered by police cars, his hands raised in the air. Just moments before his arrest, he was captured on this surveillance footage buying a drink at a nearby convenience store. Sources say early Sunday morning he had checked into this hotel in Santa Monica after police believe he killed his parents with a knife. Today, the medical examiner revealing their causes of death as multiple sharp force injuries. The LAPD says they were found in their bedroom. Law enforcement sources tell ABC News midday Sunday a massage therapist came by the house and called the Reiner's daughter Romy when no one answered the door, and Romy then found her father's body. Tonight, she and her brother Jake making their first statement since the tragedy, writing, "Words cannot even begin to describe the unimaginable pain we are experiencing. They weren't just our parents, they were our best friends." When Harry Met Sally star Meg Ryan breaking her silence, saying, "Thank you, Rob and Michele, for the way you believe in true love, in fairy tales, and in laughter." And a group of the couple's closest friends, including Billy Crystal, Albert Brooks, and Larry David, recalling a line from one of Rob's favorite films, It's a Wonderful Life. Each man's life touches so many other lives, and when he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he? You have no idea.
And Nick Reiner is now due back in court January 7th for his arraignment. If he's convicted of murdering his parents, he could potentially face the death penalty. David.
Trevor Ault leading us off here tonight. Trevor, thank you.